Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. It's over, baby. Got him. See, I thought I was done. Here we go. I thought I was done with this. But meanwhile, you got the leader and the head of the Carter estate out here messing with minors. Yo, what? Yo, I know Uncle Murder's end of the year wrap up got to be like 8 9 parts. I'm sorry. That joke got to be at least 9 chapters. That's some trapped in the closet. Like, you. I wonder how many records we gonna break tonight. Oh, I just see. I'll sit here minding my business, get ready, lay down, and all of a sudden I get a text message alert from NBC 10, and all I see is his picture right here with him looking like a confused auntie. The confused peacemaker auntie is what he looking like in this photo. And I see that they done got him involved with this Diddy mess. First, it was Evander Kane finding out Evander Kane's ex, or I don't know if they currently married. I don't know, but somebody affiliated with Evander Kane is one of the victims of the diddler. So now this. Hold on, let me check the comments. We talked about how Jay-Z was involved, some along with Queen B. Let me tell you something. Your favorite media moguls are done. It was only a matter of time before somebody threw Jay-Z name in there. It was only a matter of time that somebody was going to mention Sean Carter's name. But you know what I'm thinking too now? It's going to be some. Now, you're going to start hearing a lot about defamation lawsuits popping up. That's what I think. You about to start seeing a lot of defamation lawsuits being threatened because these celebrities can't risk this. Because what if this person just you saw what happened? Now what if it turns out that this person ain't got no merit, and y'all saw the response from the lawyer? So my question is, what's gonna happen now? It's about to be a big problem with defamation lawsuits flying left and right. The Jaguar rights and the Orlando Browns and all that. It's about to be a real tough go of it for them because now it's going to be, okay, let's see the paperwork. Let's see the proof. Everybody talk about this one just like, and it's, it's real funny now that this whole thing with the whole Drake UMG deal is now about to be totally overshadowed by the fact that one of the biggest names in hip hop has just been accused of doing diddler type behavior. Oh my God. I never thought I'd see the day. But you have people out there that believe that, you know, Jay was on to some crazy funny shit. So I don't know. I ain't got a heaven and hell to put that man in. But I will say that some people in the entertainment industry have come into some very auspicious circumstances rather quickly in the last 2.5 years. Think about it. All these lawsuits with these artists and record labels that are tied to Rock Nation. The whole Megan Thee Stallion situation with her label and how that turned out, and look what happened. Look how she ended up on that end of the deal. Megan Thee Stallion is a brand now, and I just think of all the stuff she was trying to do to get out of 1511 or whatever the name of that group was, or a number. She was trying to get off of that label so bad, and in a year, look what she's done. Who's another one? Another artist, I forget. She had some issues. Jay-Z being named in a lawsuit in 2024. I never thought that would happen. Oh my God. Oh, and for you Jaguar right haters, yeah. Um, I was gonna say something real disrespectful, but guidelines and shit. So yeah, how you like them apples, buddy? How you like them apples? I guess Jaguar wasn't that wrong, was she? Now I want them to here's where things are going to I'm gonna tell y'all what's about to happen tomorrow morning. Cause what? It's 8:18. It's primetime TV hours. Tomorrow morning, you're about to see the floodgates open for everything that Jay-Z has even been accused of or directly tied to with his music and his money. You about to see if you thought the Diddy lawsuits was bad and 50 people was claiming, you got over 50 people claiming that Diddy touched them. Wait until tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Monday. By Friday, I expect there to be hundreds of lawsuits flying around. Because now, now remember, I was saying a couple weeks ago that what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing names being thrown around with these lawsuits. Now, some of these people are going to have to stand behind it. You're going to have to see you about to see some real uncomfortable celebrity lawyers standing in a courtroom, in a Manhattan courtroom in a couple of months, trying to see if their client gets named. Now, this could also be a smokescreen, too. Jay may actually be on some of these tapes, and this may be a smokescreen just to throw us off the scent. Like, oh yeah, Jay's involved in the lawsuit too. We're gonna sue him. Or if he's on, or it could be maybe he is on the tapes, but now he's trying to say, oh, that didn't happen, and then you're gonna hear three very key words: it was consensual. Which is going to put him back in his innocence bag. Oh, well, yeah, we have the freak offs. It's just that everything was consensual. I promise you that's what's going to end up happening at some point. These lawyers are going to come out and go, yeah, my client may have been involved on these tapes. We're requesting discovery to find out if my client's on these tapes. Oh, yeah, this person was consensual. That person was consensual. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's done. I'm not saying that that in this case. I'm just saying in period. I'm not saying in this case, oh, he's done. So now here's my thing. What's going to happen now? You're about to see a big reversal in the whole idea of innocence before guilt. I promise you. That whole narrative is going to change because it's Jay-Z. Oh, well, y'all ain't got him. I need to see documents. I need to see this. I need to see proof. Oh, but weren't you the one that was screaming we don't need proof for certain people because they either did it or didn't do it or whatever? If they got him on these freak offs on these tapes, yo, just get ready because it's about to be one. Now here once again, here's what I think is going, and I'm gonna have to go live in the morning. I'm gonna have to go live again just to kind of give everybody. I need a chance to digest this because I haven't read the lawsuit. I'm gonna go read it when I'm done here. But here's, like I said, here's what I foresee happening. I think that you're gonna start seeing people, because remember, there's this little rumor that apparently some of these tapes from the freak offs ended up on the dark web. The problem being with them being shopped on the dark web, now you're about to see people coming out the woodwork going, "Hey, if this tape ever leaks, yeah, I may have been on it, but it was consensual." Or you're gonna hear, "Oh, I didn't know she was underage," or "I didn't know." There's gonna be a lot of ignorance going around. Don't fall for the ignorance. Like I'm sorry, don't fall for the ignorance. Because I know people on a daily basis who I interacted with. When I tell you these people were so paranoid, they didn't want 19-year-olds hanging with the group because it's like, what if she just going live for a year or two just to be able to say she can hang with us? Oh, I'm 19. They don't even know. I actually know a guy who purposefully goes to a bar or bars, establishments, where you have to be 25 and older to get in. And the reason for that being they have lots of drinking and they have, sometimes they have dancers. And according to their insurance, you can't be 19, 20 years old. That's just for their safety. Like, yeah, it's got to be a 25. You either have to be a 21 and over or 25 and older. They don't just for that reason. So I know people that are very, very, very. Hold on. Nick said blocked. Okay. No, I know dudes that automatically are like very, very cognizant of what they do as far as being in this situation. So if they got Diddy on these tapes, if they got Jay on these tapes, oh yeah, you better believe there's gonna be a problem. Honestly, like I said, I have not read the lawsuit yet because this is literally happening in real time. I just got a notification probably a few mere minutes before I decided to go live. And all I saw was Jay-Z minor. I was like, wait, what? So I'm gonna go read the lawsuit. I did see that the lawyer, I guess, made a statement saying that there's money grabs and it's not true. They actually made a comment in the article I did see about apparently they're not going to do what other artists do or other celebrities do and just settle. And remember, the guy from Law and Crime was saying that there's a possibility that some people could be in some of these videos and they just may be like, hey, look, find out who's the one doing the suit or filing the suit, and they'll be like, oh, let's settle. And they'll be like, oh yeah, just don't mention my name. And they'll keep it that way. So we'll see what happens. This is gonna be woo wee. Oh my god, I was not expecting this. It's a cash grab. Hang on, I'm gonna start reading these comments. Cause I ain't gonna be out here long, but Clearly just for money, so most likely not true. Blocked. Why would she do a civil suit and not a criminal one? Who is that? Wyva? Um, see, the problem is, hold on. I believe he did it. Him and Diddy were close at one point. Wyva, let me explain something. So, if I'm not mistaken, the reason why they wouldn't do it for, why they would do a civil and not a criminal is the same reason. It's the same reason why Cassie did it. Cassie filed a civil lawsuit because the criminal complaint, because of the statute of limitations, had run out. That's why they're doing that complaint. Because as the police chief of New York even said, they can't do anything because the statute of limitations. The only reason that Diddy is not sitting in handcuffs right now is, sorry. The only reason that at the time that he made the statement when the video came out, the only reason that Jay was doing wasn't the only reason that Diddy wasn't sitting in jail was because the statute of limitations or whatever charge that they could have filed against him for the actions on that tape had already run out. So criminally, according to the statute of limitations, there was literally nothing they could do. So the fact that the police chief came out and said that told me a whole different story. That they would have been more than happy to go prosecute Diddy for that. Was it the police chief or the feds? I wanna say it was the police chief. Said that they didn't wanna they weren't gonna that they couldn't prosecute because of statute of limitations or whatever, wherever it went down. So that's why I think that's going on. The statute of limitations for whatever act may have passed. But they are now filing under, I forget, I think it's called the gender, something with the gender. It's a gender-based lawsuit that they brought up a couple years ago, which gave victims of assault a window of opportunity to seek civil litigation against the people that they claim did this to them. That's why Diddy is in the financial hellhole he's in now. That's why Russell Simmons is a ghost of all habit, because he decided to sell off everything he owes and disappeared. And there's no case to speak of because he's in another country. Same thing that happened with Harvey Weinstein. They gave these people a window to go back and actually file civil cases so they can get some type of financial damages from them. And it's working because you saw what they did to Harvey Weinstein. You saw what they were about to do to Jeffrey Epstein. Before he mysteriously self-deleted. Hold on, let me see these comments. What's her name? Becky? I don't know. I can't believe someone with 2 young daughters would do something like that. That's not how they did Bill Cosby. Uh-oh. Is this the first suit that publicly named someone other than Diddy? Yes and no. As the Bible says, the stars are falling. The number of reviewers hit an all-time high in 30 days. Brilliant. Oh, wow. Hang on, let me go back to that comment. Is this the first suit that publicly named someone other than Diddy? As far as I understand it, yes. Actually, no, I take that back. There is a guy by the name of Harv Pierce that is also accused of misconduct of a sexual nature in one of Diddy's lawsuits. I think involving Christian. I'm not exactly sure. Or King or what, one of the two. I don't know. But Harv Pierce was a member of Bad Boy Entertainment for quite some time. But he's also been named as to participating in nefarious behavior when it comes to Sean Combs and his ilk. So I don't. But other than that, I don't believe anybody else's name. So this would be the second named person in the lawsuit that has done something. I don't count Cuba Gooding Jr. because that's a separate. That's a lawsuit tied into from his end. A lot of what everybody is forgetting too. Another reason why people are panicking is because remember this: Lil Rod's lawsuit is claiming some accusations that are wild. I mean, absolutely wild. Lil Rod's lawsuit is saying that he got hours and hours of videotape of all of the things that Diddy's being accused of. And we ain't even got into the leak yet. So, wait till we start covering that mess. Because you know somebody going to have to have a hearing about that. So, for those that don't know, so Diddy, hold on. Let me, I got to try to keep up with the comments again. Whoa, it's on real news stations, so yes, this is really happening. I mean, he was hitting Beyonce at 16. Allegedly, he was also hitting on a Foxy Brown, and there was a third artist who they were saying that Jay was all up in her face when she was younger. Cat Williams. I don't know why y'all still not listening to what that man said. Cat told y'all. What, not Beyonce's man? Yup. 2024 is going out with a bang. It's a lot happening. I keep telling y'all that the end of the year wrap up with Uncle Murder about to be like 10 parts long. Yo, that man better be ready. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear no mistakes. You better not miss nothing this year. Oh man, he was hitting Remy Ma. Whoa, I didn't hear that one. I didn't know about Remy. As far as I'm concerned, Remy can walk off a planet, and I don't think I'd care too much the way she did that man. And Jag Jones too. Ooh, just wait till. Ooh, oh my God. You know they probably getting the setup for Jaguar to do an interview with what's the name of their podcast? The name of their show. Real Life Street Stars. You know they probably setting up the Zoom video right now. They probably going to interview her any minute. Oh man, Jay-Z caught in 4K. Well, we don't know. We don't know. But I do know this. It is awful weird how this woman has been talking about this man getting possibly caught up in something for years. And the night he gets accused of the one thing that we've been hearing that he been doing for years. I'm telling you, the lawsuit with Lil Rod, if what I'm hearing is true about some of the things that are on these tapes, I promise you, some of you are going to go to sleep that night when it's revealed, and you're not going to wake up the same because your interpretation of what you think is right and wrong will be so blurred, it won't even be funny because you're going to be one of those groups of people that still want to believe that your hero can't do no wrong, just like everyone that's still stepping in the name of freaking love. If you still believe you can fly, I got some questions for you. I'm sorry, but I gotta call it what it is. Some of y'all are going to be real conflicted because I hear people talk all the time. Oh well, I would never do what R. Kelly did, but you still get in the car screaming that you stepping in the name of love and that your mind is telling you no, but yet you're an advocate for children, but you still want to step in the name of love. I don't get it at all. Wow, 400 people. Wow, it's growing. Hold on. Whoa, this is actually, see, can tell if you're okay. Can tell if you're okay. Like they say, everything in the dark comes to light. Yes, ma'am. I said Remy Ma, but man, Foxy. Oh, okay. Yeah. I heard about the Foxy rumors, but see the problem is Foxy done lost her damn mind too, so it's not like we can really count on her to offer up some meaningful information. Only one at this point that I know would say something to back up any story would be Lil Kim. But like I said, all that think about this. How long Jay been in the game? And how many times he done ran in the Diddy circle? So who knows what could be happening? Far as I'm concerned, because I done heard people say, "Oh no, I don't. It's a money grab." Let me tell you something. Everybody thought that everybody thought that Bill Cosby was a money grab until that man went on national TV and admitted that he was putting stuff in the women drinks. Everybody thought it was. Oh yeah, y'all can't disparage the y'all can't disparage America's favorite TV dad up until he was telling people he was putting Quaaludes where they wasn't supposed to go. I'm just saying. Wow. Everyone needs to stand up for women and children. Yes, Rhonda, I agree. This is a money grab, please. Stuff in a pudding pop. It was just a matter of time, I guess. I was hoping Jay would be cleared when Pierce apologized. Why would anyone support a person who they found out was committing crimes against kids? Uh-oh. Kathy Williams. They killed Aaliyah. Uh, Everybody listened to their music and supported them. Now gonna act like they never liked these. Aaliyah. True, but they both been talking. Okay. He thought no one would stand up against him. It's all coming to light. Let the games begin. They finally pulled him. Yup. Stepping side to side. No, we not. Can't wait to see we ain't all the same. I'm telling you, yo, he not my hero. Jay might be trying to get out of America right now. Yo, I can't believe I got to do this again tomorrow. I got to do this live again tomorrow. 541 followers. This is crazy. Let me see. Yep, and everyone stood for R. Kelly and came in at the families until, yup, they all messed up. Jocelyn Savage and her family are, yo, it's crazy how after that whole issue went down, I don't think Jocelyn Savage's family still don't know. They still don't mess with her. Jocelyn Savage's family, they are not on good terms, as far as I understand it. And I forget the name of the other chick, but she was supposed to write a book. She was giving us all these teasers after the trial about how she had a story to tell, and I think she dropped like one or two videos of the way that R. Kelly was treating her, but then she disappeared. But yeah, her homegirl family don't even mess with her. They like, cause I think she cut him off. She was like, "No, I'm good," and mainly because, according to her, that was a situation of she just what she's stating is true about what she believes what she's stating is true about how they met, but everything that R. Kelly did that she's saying he did, she's saying he did. And the main reason why I believe she doesn't rock with the family is because of how they're saying that they met. But that's beside the point. The point is, we got Mr. Carter here. Man, I'm ahead. I'm ahead. The TikTok investigators got it for real. We are in karmic retributions. Why are you so surprised in such opportunities? Well, I'm. How can I put this? I literally just decided to do this live now because it's like literally like hot off the press, and I would like to give my take on my original honest reaction towards it. I wouldn't call me an opportunist. I'm not getting any money off of this. Ain't nobody hitting me with super likes and chats and whatnot. I ain't doing it for that. I'm doing this because I feel like I have a right to, voice my opinion. And I feel like my opinion is important because it comes from my unique mind. And you don't have to agree with what I say. You don't have to agree with my take or my opinion or anything. All I'm doing is sitting here enjoying my night, playing 2K, chilling, and I get a notification from NBC 10 with Jay-Z's face on it, and just what you see here. How you're probably scrolling through your For You page and you just came across that photo that I used for the green screen. That's exactly what I saw not even a couple of minutes ago before I turned this live on. And that's why I'm here now. Because I saw something that I thought was interesting, and I have to take it as gospel. You don't have to take any allegation or any idea that I say and use it as gospel. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to necessarily believe the article that you're reading. But it's just my opinion. You have yours. You are more than welcome to turn on that little live button if you have the access and permissions and give a live doing the same thing I'm doing. Use your opinion. All I'm doing is turning on my microphone and my screen and my little feature, and here we go. That's all I'm doing. I probably should have prefaced this whole thing with that little soliloquy I just did, but I digress. I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on anything. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a PR person. I'm not a celebrity analyst. I don't do none of that. All I'm doing is giving my opinion on something that I find fascinating. And just to be clear, when I say fascinating, I'm talking about the case itself. And here's my thing. The main thing about this whole situation is this. You have to remember this. We are in a situation where defamation of character is a very scary set of words. When put together in a sentence, being told that you're going to be sued for defamation of character or having your entire organization get hit with a defamation of character suit because of something that you said that was not verified is about the scariest thing that you can possibly have happen to your organization. Can you imagine? Like, I've dealt in the public sector. I've dealt with managers and CEOs and people who have to deal with those three letters on a daily basis. And when I tell you these people look for reasons to sue someone over defamation of character, these people have nothing better to do than to sit around and watch videos of people saying something about them just so they can sue them for defamation of character. Yeah. Where that wife at? Good question. I know people who literally will sit and scroll through videos on social media that will sit on Facebook, scroll through YouTube. I know people that are going through YouTube as we speak just to see if someone makes a video about them. As we speak, just to see if someone makes a video about them. Yes, when there are people that are out there, I'm going to tell you what the real world is, how the real world is. There are companies who hire people to go on their company website, to go on to Yelp and other review companies. And all these people do is go on to see if someone in their company is talking about the company in a disparaging way. That's all they do. They don't play when it comes to that. When it comes to disparaging remarks and things, these people live so that they can hit somebody with a defamation lawsuit. Go on YouTube and give an opinion about something and misquote or misrepresent or lie or something on that company. When I tell you they hitting you with a defamation lawsuit that'll blow your socks off, it ain't funny. There's no, oh, I'm sorry. There's no, oh, my bad. It's, only thing they want to hear is, that's nice. What's the damages? What are the civil damages for your company being besmirched, or your brand, or your person, or your status, or something being besmirched? And that's what they determine. How much do you get? I know of a person that worked for a rail company. He went on telling people about how the company did this and company did that. And they were union also, apparently. Somebody from Human Resources found a video that he had made in response to somebody else's video. And he tried to cover it up, but he had a logo of the company in the background in his video. And somebody from HR saw it. He said it wasn't even 48 hours that he got called into the district manager's office, and essentially they fired him and escorted him off the premises. Because somebody, they didn't say how, but he said he had an idea. Apparently, someone in the company who didn't like him had heard through somebody else that he had said something, and they reported his name to the human resources department. And when they went back and saw the video, they was like, "Oh yeah, he got to be talking about us." And they had him escorted out off the property. I say all that to say this. I'm gonna get to y'all. I'm gonna get to some of these comments in a minute, but I say that to say this. For that company right there, NBC, for them to have someone put this out and actually report on this, I'm not going to say that it has validity to it, but I will say that there has to be something going on for them to even report it. When I tell you they're taking a big risk behind this, at this point, for them to even throw Jay-Z in it, tells me this is about to get bigger than what you think. That's a mic drop bar right there. That's a mic drop. Uh, 1610 WCD. You can say that we know better than to believe this. That's what we said about R. Kelly. How'd that turn out? We said that about R. Kelly, and look how that turned out. Everybody said R. Kelly was innocent. Everybody said that R. Kelly didn't do it, that he did nothing wrong. How'd that turn out? I wonder how R. Kelly's doing in his palatial estate provided by the state, given to him so he can, serve out the rest of his days singing, "I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind." Serve out the rest of his days singing, "I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grind." He ain't see nothing wrong, all right. He ain't see nothing wrong, all right. That's why he's singing late at night, betting on sword fights. Hey, that rhymed. That should be a rapper. Okay, let me see some of these comments, because I know some of y'all are disrespectful and mad at me. I've been saying Jay-Z was up to no good and no one believed me. Now look, IDK, we all been saying that Jay-Z was up to no good. And I ain't talking about what he allegedly did with the girl. I'm talking about him as a businessman. As a businessman, I done heard he done squashed more deals, done deleted more, he done did some as a businessman. Lots of people don't like him in the industry. A lot of people don't like him. Because remember, the NBA, was it the NBA? The NBA almost didn't let him buy Brooklyn. Because he couldn't have an ownership stake and be, I think, management or something crazy. And he was trying to bully his way into the NBA. And David Stern told him, oh, hell no. David Stern said, bruh, That's not how this works. That's not how this works. And he just lost 50. It's crazy. He just lost a $50 million, $100 million deal. He lost so much money just now because didn't nobody want to buy $50 weed. Bro. The entire legacy of hip hop is just taking L's hour by hour by hour. With not just the people that we have that are in power, but the people that are trying to make it more powerful. Not just by the people that are legends, but the people who are legends that did some questionable and now have to answer for it. Why do you believe it's true? I don't know what's true anymore. I'll be honest with you. I don't have a freaking clue what's true anymore. After this whole thing, after this whole entire... Truth be told, after 2020, I don't trust nobody no more. I don't trust nobody no more. After 2020. Corona shows up. J-Lo gets in her third or fourth marriage. Meek Mill finally gets off probation after 160 years. Various celebrities of various experience dies. You have Jeffrey Epstein, who magically deleted himself somehow. That one I don't believe. That one I truly don't believe. Now this. Oh my God, there's so many comments. He want to clown R. Kelly. I do clown R. Kelly. Yeah. I do clown R. Kelly because of what he did. No. No. That's one thing we will not do. No. He did that. He did that. Pac told us. Another black excellent so-called man will be going down soon too. Yeah, bye-bye. See ya. Let me tell y'all something. After Trump got elected, Mike Gibbish meter has broken. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. That was what I wanted to say. The reason I brought up the whole thing about the defamation lawsuits is this. The fact that I forget who it was. I want to say it was Adele or Rebel Wilson, the girl that played in the singing movie I hate with the British accent. I think she just won a lawsuit, or a couple years ago she won a lawsuit behind something similar. Somebody said that something was said and come to find out it wasn't said, so she took them to court and won big. And essentially in their brief, the court was saying in Britain that you can't just go around saying things about people without proof. You can't just go making accusations about folks and not expect to have to get checked on it. And I think... And not expect to have to get checked on it. And I think... And I believe there have been cases where people have gone to court for a defamation lawsuit and have lost simply because the judge says, okay, because you said this, now you have to reveal how you got this information. And they're like, I'm not giving that up. To where it's like, well, if you can't give it up, I'm going to have to jail you or dismiss it. And they're like, well, do what you got to do, but I ain't giving up my source. And everyone's happy except the person who just lost. Oh, God. This is wild, yo. This is crazy. All right, here we go. I can't. These comments are nuts. Someone will take Jay-Z and Diddy's throne, cycle repeat. Yeah, you're right. Pitch Perfect, Rebels from Australia. Oh, yeah, that's her. Yeah, like what you are doing now. What did I do, Whitney? What did I do? I didn't say Jay-Z did that. All I did was simply post something that NBC 10 did. That, as your own contemporaries in this chat have also pointed out, is on every major Western, uh, every major media conglomerate. And the AP's posting it, CNN's posting it. What you think they gonna do something about me? Guarantee you it's true. Sachs, Barr, and Cohen. Sasha. I highly doubt she be throwing this out there without proof. We are just talking about news. Calm down. Not surprised. More to come. They mad you exposing them. Nas told us in Ethers. Nas told us a lot of stuff. Nobody's surprised by this news. Well, I'm sorry. Because I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. You know what? I got the perfect example for y'all. Follow me momentarily as we get to the bottom of this. We knew he was buddies with the diddler. Yeah, the Sean Combs. I wonder if it's actually going to be tied in with another lawsuit or. Remember, now that the judge has ruled that these people have to reveal themselves, is this one of the existing lawsuits that's already out there? Or is this a brand spanking new lawsuit that we haven't heard? That's what I would like to know. Is this something you just also you told them to find out for themselves? We keep getting it. Yeah, it just calls you. That's fine. I don't care. I'm telling you, Game Bender, I am not in this for popularity. I'm really not. All I'm doing is just reporting what I see. And this is what I see. I literally looked up. I'm not sure how long this live has been going, but I just looked up and saw that this picture, and when I saw that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to put this on my thing and I'm going to go live. Because I feel like this is something that needs to be discussed. This is something that needs to be talked about. That's right. Chiefs playing tonight. This is going to go down in history as either the biggest mistake that every major media company has has ever made as far as dealing with celebrities. Really going to be in for a world of hurt when this goes to trial. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure whoever put this out there, the fact that he's being accused and the fact that they're even reporting on it tells me a very interesting story that they feel comfortable enough to report this, even if it's too far-fetched to really be sensible. The fact that they're even reporting on it tells me that there are details that they actually can confirm about this lawsuit. Somebody fed them this lawsuit, and now it's about to be a rush to see who can actually get little small details from it. I wonder what the NFL is going to do. He's their spokesman. honestly, with what the NFL has had to deal with the last few times, as far as dealing with uh, mainly the domestic violence issues, I think they're gonna sit back and wait. I honestly think they're gonna wait until the end of the season before they make a decision at this point. Because yeah, he's got some trouble coming now. Um, uh, yeah, he's got some trouble coming now. Um, um, that's going to be interesting because not only is he going to have to defend himself, but he's going to have to make it very, very clear that yeah, this is going to be really, really hard for them to. This is going to be extremely hard for Jay Z to have to put all this together. Yeah, I know I had to do that stupid little thing because my live went on past a certain time. And I missed it the first time, so when I did it the second time, I had to wait. I never thought I'd be eating water ices in the winter. The little ice pops. But yeah, so the problem with all of this is these media companies now are in a tough spot because they have to report the news. This is how they make their money off of ads and subscriptions. They're being careful. They're not Jay Z did or whatever. This is mainly just someone filing a lawsuit and then reporting the details of the lawsuit. That's all they're doing. And the fact that they're merely doing that against Jay Z, knowing the type of pull that he has and knowing the type of things that he can do, is a very tough. Let me not say that because I don't. Let me not say that because I don't want to come off as being, Trump is going to release the Epstein list next month. If Jay is on it, he is finished. Media have to cater to public opinion for revenue. Carters aren't rich enough to mess with that. Mm-mm. Right now, I don't know what's up. I do know this. Come, come tomorrow, the floodgates are going to open, and you're going to start seeing now. If they can accuse Sean Carter of doing something like this situation, what make you think that Joe Blow, celebrity that was at any of those parties, now are going to be facing? What do you think they're going to have to go through doing X, Y, and Z? But that's okay. But that's okay. I personally, because this is so fresh, I'm hoping that at some point, hold on. A samurai that will never get released. Messiah uses his blackmail. Trump is going to. Yeah, no, I said that already. Lovely girl, how you doing? Now, I think that this is going to be a situation that's going to have to play out. We're going to have to see what becomes of this, and how this is going to tie in with the Diddy deal. I want to see how this ties into that and how everything is going to look come trial time. I don't know exactly. I'm going to go and read the lawsuit when I get off of here, because I'm not going to, once again, I'm not going to be on here long. I hope nothing else crazy happens, because I just want to enjoy my night. I come on here and look up, and they got Jay-Z all in the picture looking all crazy. So he was doing X, Y, Z, and 1, 2, 3. I think that this is going to, is that in May? Cat, yes. Actually, it's on my mother's birthday, which is May 5th. I am going to make an attempt to get down there that day. Go visit my mama, wish her happy birthday, and then haul ass for New York. Because I want to be there on trial day. I want to see all the different media that are out there. That'll be my first time meeting a lot of different media. So we'll see. Cat, all I do is try to give y'all what I know, which ain't much. This is going to be one of the biggest trials ever. Definitely the biggest trial of 2025, I'm sure. Timoni, I'm going live next week. I'm actually going to go to the courthouse where they're doing all of the pre-trial stuff. I'm going to go to the courthouse in Lower Manhattan. It'll be the first time I've ever actually been to Lower Manhattan. I'm sorry. I go to Lower Manhattan sometimes to go visit the World Trade Memorial site, but I've never actually been past that to go down towards the courthouse. Though I am going to go next week on the 17th. I will be there. So we're going to see how everything looks as far as that goes and the camera setup. So when I do go, when the trial starts, I'll have my own little tripod and everything set up so that I'll at least look the part of a journalist. No, I'm going both. I'm doing next week. I'm going to go down there and go check it out. And then hopefully in May, when I get some time off from work, I'll actually go down there for a day and set up and report and do like the reporters do. Maybe I can get my hands on some actual media credentials. Let's see. I'll give it a shot. But I hope that everyone's having a good night. Hashtag no Diddy. I hope everyone has a good night. Don't let the stresses of life get you down. Don't let people bug you and, take you out of your zone. Just remember that you are in control of your universe. I love y'all. I guess I'm going to have to go live tomorrow with my post reaction to this. So yeah, I'll go live in the morning. And we'll see what the overnight temperature is in the collective room of social media. And we'll see how everything looks in the morning and what everyone's going to be reporting. But definitely, guys, keep your eyes open to CNN and CNN in particular. because of how much ass kissing they're going to do after that whole Jaguar Wright debacle with Pierce Morgan. So please know, even though CNN is reporting on it, you're going to see a lot of tiptoeing around that whole issue there with them. All right. So y'all have a good night. Okay, I'll check my DMs when I log off here. All right, y'all have a good night.